What the hell have you brought to the trails? Did you rob the museum?
Like, this is a 2012 Nukeproof Mega, the original. The bike that was named after downhill mass start race in the Alps, we've both done.
We've done it.
This was the sort of dawn of the age of trail bikes aimed at downhill riders. People like to smash downhill runs, play on their trail bikes and be able to pedal it back up.
So they were onto something right at the beginning. Well, fast forward to 2018. Take a look at this. This is the Nukeproof Mega. And it's full carbon.
And that's the Enduro World Series championship winning bike from last year.
It is.
Right, let's take it for a ride.
Right, you're gonna ride that? All right. You know how rough it is here?
Okay.
Oh.
I'm riding it first.
Right.
And we're riding it on my type of trail. This is a downhill track.
Mate, there's some dirt jumps right in front of us.
Well, just you wait and see what it turns into after these jumps.
So,
steep, rooty, and loose.
I'm gonna unlock jump mode then. There you go.
Right, what's this?
What's this following you?
Oh my god, that felt like I was rattling. Oh, shame. Rattled. Oh. What have you done? Out of the rear Mac.
You're on a World Cup when you're on that tone. Oh, you probably...
That exploded when I did it.
Oopsie daisies. Oopsie. Neil did the boo-boo. Where's Doddy when you need him?
Oh, that's broke. What? I don't understand how it holds itself in there.
Hey Neil, I think that goes in there.
Well, so far I've been really impressed. It's actually a museum bike, never been ridden before. 2012.
Nick, and you just gone ahead and broken this.
And the rear mech has itself. I didn't even hit it, it just fell apart. I promise. I'm just riding along.
Actually, you did. But you railed that turn like you're in the World Cup 2012.
I need to fix it. Was it 9 speed? No, 10 speed.
All right, long old push for you.
No.
That's like Tigger's tail, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tigger, Tigger. Yeah, I want to hit some jumps. 26-inch should be like a slopestyle bike.
No, it is, sort of.
Looks like it. Tell you what, you're not slow still on that.
I still think, yeah, speed-wise, there's virtually, not much difference at all. It's a great bike. Suspension feels good. It's got less travel than that, actually, but
yeah,
I don't notice it that much.
No, but I can see your old school style coming straight back into it. Coming into it.
That just feels more refined. Everything's got a little bit better. It's more stable. It's longer. That's why I think it makes it feel more stable.
Yeah.
Wheels, I don't know. It's only 6 years old, this bike. It's not that old.
And the weight difference, right?
I don't think it's that much.
Yeah?
Well, we need to weigh them, but it's not much.
Man,
components feel a bit old school now to me. Like the brakes a bit clunky. Gears are fine, but really, that's brakes. I joke about the routing, but that, I don't know how we ever managed with those dropper posts on the outside. That's a pain.
Right.
That's good.
Let's have a go. I want to have a go on this thing.
Not just yet.
Really? Oh.
Right, listen up for the stats. So size-wise is the biggest difference between these two bikes. So of course this has the smaller wheels, 26-inch wheels. Obviously that means they're super stiff, to be fair. They're not boost like the new bike is. It's 12mm by 135 at the back. But of course they're smaller, so they are stiffer, but you do notice it when you're riding down the trails. The wheels do feel smaller. For me, it wasn't a big noticeable jump up to the bigger wheels, but now I've got used to them, it feels like this is a big jump back down. 150mm travel on the old bike compared to 165 on the new one. And all the geometry numbers are pretty much a lot shorter on the old bike. So how has the Mega evolved into a modern enduro bike? Let's look at the numbers. Well, it's got 1 degree slacker on the head angle, so it's 65 degrees compared to 66. The reach has got longer, so from 415 up to 435mm. All these numbers are coming from medium-sized frames. The wheelbase has jumped up 22mm from 1164 up to 1186. Chainstay has actually got 3mm shorter, but the sizes really jump up when you look at the large and the XL frames. So Nukeproof have lengthened them out for taller riders to feel more at home. So how much of an advantage are the 27.5 wheels? Well, not a huge amount, but plenty of people like to let us know in the comments just how much 26 isn't dead and they still like riding them. But when it comes to buying a new bike and manufacturers selling new bikes, it really is all about getting the latest and greatest tech improvements, no matter how big or small they seem. Now, the new bike has got a metric shock size on there, so this probably fits into the category of really small but practical improvements. It just means that frame manufacturers get a more reliable shock because they know exactly how much overlap they're getting inside there, which leads to a better performing, more sensitive shock. But if I'm completely honest, I don't really know what metric shock sizing means. Dottie has explained it to me twice and I'm still none the wiser, but just take it for word that it's better. The 2012 bike has actually got space to run a 2x up front, so you can stick a front mech on there. That actually seems a bit old school now. Of course, you've got these big wide range cassettes now. Most riders riding these type of bikes are gonna go 1x, so the new bike is completely 1x only, which means that the engineers have been able to widen that lower pivot and make it stiffer. Aluminium frame, carbon frame for 2018. You can still buy the Mega 2018 in an aluminium on the more budget end of the scale, but the top end, all carbon fibre. And actually they use some of the technology that they'd learned from their warhead bars over the last 4 years to develop that carbon fibre bike. And was carbon fibre even invented in 2012? And another really interesting, look, cable routing, all external, look at that dropper post.
Yeah, very interesting. Here's your helmet.
Look at that, carbon fibre helmet,
yeah.
Aluminium bike.
Yeah, rather that than an aluminium helmet and a carbon bike.
True.
Right, I'm taking this. Let's go hit some jumps. You ready?
Yeah.
Right, Neil, perfect trail for you.
Look, it's even called free ride.
Yeah, you'll be fine, just ride free, man.
Am I allowed to ride this trail?
Of course you are. You can ride free, right?
Oh, I'll try my best.
All right. You ready?
Ready.
You steady? Or you sat on the edge of your seat? Let's go. Wow.
How was it?
Well, for you know, my first impressions is it's like real small.
Yeah.
Short. It feels like a slopestyle bike on the jumps. It was real easy to throw about. It felt like my slopestyle bike.
What about braking bumps?
Braking, oh my goodness me. 26-inch wheels, I can feel them.
You can, can't you? I think.
Yeah, I can feel them. It's really twitchy as well when you're coming into turns. It's just, you know, in the jumps it's real throwy, but when it gets super tech and then you're trying to move it,
it's fun. You can do it. You can do anything, right?
You can still do it.
You ride jumps, downhill tracks.
And the suspension, I can see it in that.
Yeah.
I can feel that rear working the same as that. Not much difference.
It's definitely an evolution.
Yeah, for sure. I'm surprised. It is small though. Looking down at that wheel, look at it.
What are we saying then? How do they compare?
Well, I think, like you said, this is more refined than that, but there's not much difference.
It's the same bike.
Yeah.
You can definitely see the evolution of it.
I can feel it. I can see the evolution, like you said, yeah.
A friend of mine has still got one of these, rides it today, and he's just a downhiller who's got a sort of an extra bike, his trail bike. He's not bothered about getting fit, really. Just likes to go out and bomb trails. Yeah. And it still suits him perfectly. Aluminium bike, lasts forever. Yeah. I think, actually, you could probably pick up one of these for a bargain now.
I think you can, especially with a 26-inch tyre.
But if I'm racing enduro, I'm always going to pick that up.
Yes, yeah, for sure. Talk about racing enduro. Yeah. If you want to see another video where I raced the Mega Avalanche on one of these, but a 29er, click over here.
Hit the thumbs up button and hit that sub.